This podcast is sponsored by nobody. Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today I will be welcoming back my good friend Colene Wingfield. She is my favorite fangirl in the world, and we are going to deep dive all the great horror movie scream queens. We're going to do this for Women in Horror Month, and it's going to be great to talk to her again. I just adore her. I love her energy. I love her support. She's a special lady, special young lady, and it's going to be great to have her back on. Maybe talk about conventions again because it's been a while since we talked. You know, the last convention I went to, even though it wasn't totally a convention, it was just an autograph signing show, was the Hollywood show, and I'll tell her my experience with that, and we'll have another great conversation. Once again, we are kicking off Women Horror Month in style. And yes, the world may be fucked up. It may be going to hell in a handbasket. It may be loony, but we're making the most of it. And we are going to rock it. So, yeah, here is my new interview with Colene Wingfield. I'm actually glad that you rescheduled for today because I realized today, we're talking about women in horror, but that also means
Mm-hmm.
it's Tuesday Tits Day.
is that a thing? Tuesday Tits Day.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we used to say when I worked in the bar business. Tuesday Tits Day.
Oh, nice. So, what the women in horror? What are we touching on today?
Well, let's see. Let's start with Friends, starting with Michelle Bauer. I mean,
Oh,
need
awesome! Yeah.
need I say more? I mean, she's gorgeous, sexy, hilariously funny in body. I mean, what's not to love
Hmm.
about her?
Oh, yeah. She's so smart too. I just love her to death.
Yeah, she's the best, the absolute best.
She really is. She really is. She's just a doll, which is crazy. I never thought. Looking back, I never thought I'd end up calling her one of my friends. It's insane.
I know.
Watching her movies when I was younger and being a fan, and she's just so down to earth. Yeah, it's crazy. When I know you're friends with her too, so
Yeah, I've had her tongue in my ear.
she's so funny.
Yeah,
She still knows how to get men going, doesn't she?
yeah, that day was so surreal, I will tell you. It was insane. I was so damn shy because I
Mm.
just couldn't believe it. And, she's like asking my friend 100 questions, and I just cannot believe that we're in this situation. It was just so surreal to me. It was crazy.
uh, uh, yeah, when she got a hold of me, it was the same thing for me. Well, I met her. Finally got to meet her. I think. What was it? 2024 is when I first got to meet her. So I was really nervous when I met her. Of course, she was really sweet. And then not long after that, she gave me her number and got a hold of me so I can get a hold of her. Or gave me her number and had me text her to get a hold of me. And
Yeah,
then we've been talking just like best friends ever since. She's such a doll.
she is.
And of course, she's still a big name in the Scream Queen uh, category, especially the 80s and 90s.
Oh my God.
Almost everybody knows who she is.
Yeah, I didn't think I was ever going to have a chance to get in touch with her, but I thank Jason Paul Collum for making that happen. The guy didn't know me from Adam, and he lend help there, and I thank him every day,
Mm.
and I want to have him on the podcast and stuff. But every time I want to reach out to him, something else comes up.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice person. He's on my friends list. And he was in the group. I think he's still in the Michelle Bauer group.
Right.
So, yeah, he seems like a really, really down to earth person, really sweet. So, he's on my. I've never got to meet him in person though. So everybody that's ever met him said he's just really sweet.
Mm-hmm. What movie of Michelle's titillates you the most?
God, there's so many. Let's think. Well, obviously, Chainsaw Hookers.
Yeah.
That's a good one. because her little dance that she does when she's getting ready to off the guy, kill him.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody hasn't seen that yet, I'm going to have to say some spoilers. So, yeah, when she takes him to her little apartment or hotel room, whatever that's supposed to be, and she's dancing around in front of him and jumps on top of him. I think that always stuck with me. That still sticks with me, especially if you're a boy. I know that sticks with boys.
Of course. Yeah. Her and Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bolorama. I just love it.
Yes.
When she's tearing off, who is it? Is it Hal's clothes or is it Andros? Whose clothes was it? She's tearing off his.
Oh, it was what's his name's clothes? The guy with the glasses. Not Andre. It was the
Hal.
I know the guy's name.
Hal
no,
Havens.
It wasn't Hal. It was another. It was the I know his name and I thought too quick. So it's one of the other guys.
Yeah.
That's in their little group that she takes him into the bowling locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts taking his clothes off. I think that stuck with a lot of people too.
That's a favorite of mine. Big time. I love that one.
That is a great scene. That was a really great scene.
Yeah.
What's some more of her? I'm so bad about on the spot. Questions on the spot. That's my problem. I told you last time we talked. Everything just leaves my brain.
No, you're doing fine. The Tomb.
Oh, God. What was the other one?
The Tomb.
Oh, yes. And, of course, Nightmare Sisters. But, yes, The Tomb.
That was her first movie. That was her first legit movie after the softcore porn. And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When I see her in The Tomb, she's not quite the Michelle Bauer that she became. And she was just kind of in her infant stages of finding her persona. But she's still pretty good in it, you know?
Yes. I remember seeing that movie. And I never connected till I really started looking her up online about all the movies she was in. And when I saw she was in The Tomb, I was like, oh my God, that was her. Yeah. She's got her hair real dark and yeah, it's easy. You're right about that, her finding her persona. She did a great job, but it was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I forgot she was even in that because you can't forget her in the other movies like Nightmare Sisters. She's hard to forget in that one, and that's one of her later films. But
not later, but
that was another good one.
Still a little bit later.
Well, yeah. After she was out of the other genre, the adult film.
Right.
But yeah, I believe that was the late '80s. But I thought she did a wonderful job in that. They all made me laugh in that one anyway. I think they all did a great job being nerds in that one. That one made me laugh. And then it went from being funny to sexy to funny. That was a good one.
Yeah.
So. She's got so many great films.
So many. Dinosaur Island.
That's another good one. If we're talking sexy, yeah, that's another good one.
Scream Queen.
Most of hers, she does play the sexy role, but...
Scream Queen Hot Tub Party.
Do you know I still have not seen that one, I don't think. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's the only movie that you'll see Kelly Maroney nude, and she hates talking about that movie.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that before. She doesn't like talking about that.
Yeah.
About how she was nude in that movie.
Kelly's going to be coming on soon, and I'm sad that we're not going to be able to talk about that movie, but, it's in my heart, and it's in my cock, so that's all good.
The two places your brain's in.
Exactly. Kathy Podewell.
Oh, yes, a good final girl. Yes.
Yeah.
She is. That's one of my favorite movies right there anyway, Night of the Demons. So that's one of the ones that just stuck with me since I was little. That was a good scary, low budget, but good scary movie. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the kind of scream queen that you want to have a long-term relationship with. She's so kind.
Right. She's so wholesome. She's so wholesome.
She's so kind, so innocent, compassionate, yet she has a body sense of humor, and we're supposed to do a nerd out soon. She's been putting it off since October of 24, but hopefully we're going to do it soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's hopefully you get to do that with her. She is such a doll. She is so sweet. I haven't seen her in person. I've talked to her here and there, but I haven't seen her in person since 2017.
Wow, that's almost a decade.
Yeah, because I went to New Jersey and I got to meet her there, and she's got to be one of the kindest, sweetest, genuinely sweet people I think I've ever met, besides Michelle.
Yeah.
She's so sweet and so kind. But yeah, she's definitely one of those wholesome screen queens.
When I did my talk with her in October of 23, that's how I met you because you asked me if you could share it, and I was like, absolutely.
Mm. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting old and forgetting things. I'm going on 46 next month, so I'm getting old.
I'm gonna be 43
Not next
in
month, this
June.
month. We're in February. We are in
Yeah.
February. This month I'm going on. Actually, I get to see Michelle and Brink
Nice.
on my birthday. So, but anyway, back to Kathy.
I'll be 43 in June, so I totally get
In
it.
June, God, we're getting old. We're in our 40s, the
Yeah.
40s club.
It is. It's crazy.
But we were all kids when all the good movies were out, so.
Yes, we were. I was watching USA up all night, watching these movies, and then sometimes getting to rent them. You know, I haven't seen that new reboot of Up All Night. I don't know. It's funny. I did a great interview with Ron this year, but I don't know. She kind of rubs me the wrong way.
You know, I know, I've heard some people, there's like a split thing with her. I'd love to meet her and get her autograph, but there's like a split thing with her. I've heard people say they just adore her, and other people are like, she's kind of a bitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own opinion, so you have to go by your own opinion after you meet her and get to talk to her, I guess. Was she kind of rude with you, or is it just...
No. She was great. It's just I see her go on other podcasts, and she's like saying, "Oh, when she did stand up in L.A. in the early '80s, she's like, oh, there were no female comics like there are today. No, there were a lot of them, and a lot of them have told me
yeah.
A lot of them told me privately they all hated her because they thought she was
really?
They thought she was pretty, and they thought her jokes were too easy, and that she was they thought she was toxic that way or whatever, and 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 she threw Henry Winkler under the bus in her memoir, and it's like he didn't Me Too her, so it's like why even care that you didn't get to be a regular on Happy Days? It's like fucking get over it.
Oh right! What the hell? I haven't read or seen anything about her memoirs.
She sent it to me, by the way. She sent me a copy of her memoir.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out because I know with her being on that show Up All Night, she met a lot of people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wow, I like him. That's it. Everybody talks about getting to meet him and said how much they liked him.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy. I mean, he can be complicated when he's like producing or directing, I heard, but other than that, he's a great guy, And he's overcome dyslexia, which is great. My mom has a little bit of dyslexia.
Right.
She's the worst speller I have ever met, and I'm the best speller. And like she wrote an obituary for my uncle a couple weeks ago, right? And she asked me to spell check it for her.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know what? The phone has me. I used to be such a great speller, and now that I use autocorrect and we use abbreviations, my spelling has gone just down the toilet. It's just awful. I'm always double checking my spelling, and I used to be such a good speller. God, it has to be the phone thing from not doing your own work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway. I know she had, I wanted to ask you, have you ever had, I know we're talking screen queens and stuff like that, but have you ever had Richard Gabai on your show?
He's on the list. I think now it's time because he's got his podcast, the Party Nerds podcast, and Michelle was on there.
I watched.
Yeah.
Yes. I've watched every episode you have there. It's a fun podcast to watch. Have you had a chance to sit down and watch any of them?
I've watched all of them since they came out.
Yeah, me too. Every time he has one, I sit down because they're fun. No matter who he has on, they make it pretty fun. So
yeah,
I usually share.
Oh my God!
Tuesday, trying to share his podcast for him.
Did you see that Carpenter one? What a dick he was.
Oh yeah, he can be a real tool.
Yeah, tool. Yeah,
that was a good one though. I think that was. I think a lot of horror fans' favorites was the Carpenter podcast.
Yeah, I liked, oh my God, Claudia Christian. I thought she was good. There was a few. Robert Hayes, I met him. He's a sweet guy. Yeah, a few of them. And I reached out to Robert Carradine. I met him years ago at a convention. He's one of the sweetest guys I've ever met.
Oh, really? I think Michelle had, not to get back on Michelle, but she has
Mhm.
some pictures that she had, some Polaroids she had taken with him.
Yeah.
He's the one I'm thinking. Yeah, 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 because he was the one of the nerds, right?
Yes.
He's his co-host.
He's the main nerd.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was. I could be wrong. Maybe that wasn't him. She had some Polaroids from meeting him. I could be wrong, but I thought she knew him. He seems like a super nice guy too.
Well,
Just seeing him on the show, I've never had a chance to meet him either.
Well, she knew David because they shot a movie at his house, and he was in it. It was one
Oh,
of the
that's right.
it
Okay.
was one of the Fred Olin Ray ones in the '90s. Um, yeah, and
I
of
think that's
course
one of the reasons I really liked. I told Richard that in the comments on his show that I knew I was going to like Assault of the Party Nerds because I was a big fan of Revenge of the Nerds. So,
huge fan of it. Yeah, Linnea Quigley. I think she's got the best scream in the industry, bar none.
oh my God, yeah, she does. She has amazing screen.
Yeah,
She's been in so many I can't even count. I haven't got a chance to see her again since 2017. I passed up getting to see her last year at Cinema Wasteland because I thought I was going to Canada at the time to go see Michelle and Brink. Well, my passport didn't come in time.
yeah,
So I didn't get to go to Canada, and I missed out on seeing Linnea because these conventions can be expensive.
mm-hmm.
So
Very.
I'm hoping to get to see her again soon. I know she's going to be in Knoxville, so I think in June. So I'm hoping to make it to Knoxville to get to see her again and get some stuff signed. So
Yeah,
she was always really, really, really sweet when I talked to her. She's just such a nice person.
she's got the best hard nipples of all scream queens as well. You know,
And still looks great.
yeah.
She
Even
still looks great in those little outfits.
even in Night of the Demons, before they put the molded plaster on when she shoves the lipstick through her nipple, they just look really, really
Mm-hmm.
great. And I told her this, I think the first time I talked to her muff is a masterpiece. Yeah, she laughed when I told her
she,
that.
she's fun. She's fun. She's a fun person. She's just,
Hmm.
ugh. She seems like she's kind of like when you sit down and you talk to them or you listen to them in interviews, you don't realize they're not these dumb bimbo, sexy,
Of course.
these sex symbols that you imagine in the movie. They're actually really smart women. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I remember back in the day looking at them like that. If that makes sense, like because you don't know them in real life, especially when you're a kid. You see what's on screen. That's what you think they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're so intelligent and so sweet, and so smart. I guess intelligent and smart's the same thing, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, God, she's done so many great ones. Night of the Demons,
Mm.
Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, Sorority Babes, like we mentioned. There's there's a movie she did. It's kind of like an Indiana Jones ripoff. It was called Treasure of the Moon Goddess.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Did
I
you ever
have
see
seen
that?
it. Now I
Yeah.
don't own that one, but I have seen it. That was a good one.
I don't own it either, and I found out it's not on Blu-ray. It needs to be. I remember seeing it on USA Up All Night when I was a kid.
Yes, yep. I remember it then, and then I watched it years later. I can't remember where I watched it. Might have been that Fire Stick. Remember those?
Fire Stick.
Um, it's like you can get movies without having to pay for them. I guess it's kind of a sort of piracy, but everybody had a Fire Stick. I think even Linnea had a Fire Stick.
No,
It's where you can watch. Yeah, you can find movies on these sites to watch, and that's one of that movie I searched when I had the Fire Stick. It's not around anymore, I don't think,
no, I don't think
because they started having too many problems with it.
I don't think we did that. No. Barbara Crampton, I think she has the best tits of any scream queen, in my opinion. Um,
She does. She has great boobs,
I have mixed feelings
but
about her personally. We spent some time together years ago, and I
mhm.
wish she would do the podcast, but I don't know why she won't. And yet, she did Jamie Kennedy's podcast. That guy's weird.
Yeah, he is weird. He's funny, but he's a little weird.
Yeah.
He's very, very. He's very. I think he tries to be controversial,
Yeah, he
if that makes sense.
tries. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when did she do his podcast or his show or whatever?
I want
I
to
didn't know she
say
did his show.
I want to say last summer or something.
Really? Because I follow him. I didn't even know she was on there.
Oh
That's
yeah.
another one I've never got to meet. I've never got to meet her.
And not long after she was on there, Corey Feldman was on there, and that episode was taken
Mhm.
down instantly, and I never got to watch it. I don't know what was said.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it caused controversy because other horror podcasters were like talking about it. I don't know what was said or anything.
Well, he's been
I know.
this the problem with him is I'd love to not to get on that topic, but I would
Yeah.
love I believe a lot of what he says, but at the same time, he's trying to stay relevant. So it's
Yes,
hard to believe somebody who's trying to stay relevant.
I agree.
You know?
He's being exploitive is what he's doing.
Yes, yeah. And then with the stuff he come out about the other Corey now out of the blue,
Oh,
out
fuck
of
that guy.
nowhere, you know, he's talking about Corey Haim with everything he talks, the whole
Yeah.
child deal he dealt with. Now he's accusing Corey Haim of doing that to him. And it's like, dude, what? You didn't say this before. Now you're saying it. It's like he's trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And I'm not somebody to victim blame. I've never been that person, but
Right.
yeah. Now, did you ever get to meet either one of the Coreys?
Feldman, I had a brief encounter with years ago, but I never went to a convention to meet him. But Haim, his sister, has been on the podcast a couple times, and a couple of his ex-girlfriends who are actresses have been on the podcast.
Oh yeah, Tiffany, wasn't she on your show?
Yeah, I didn't even know that they dated until long after that. Well, his name didn't come up, but Holly Fields and Lala Sloatman, they've been on the show, and then there's another one I forget who. Oh, Nicole Eggert. Yeah, Nicole Eggert. They've all
Oh
been
yeah, yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know Tiffany. I didn't know about her dating because I've always been a fan of hers too. And after this is years ago, obviously, but after he had passed away, she had gone on a couple of shows talking about her the
yeah.
time she had with him and his personality and so on. So I didn't even know her and him dated. I'm not sure how long it went on, but yeah.
She's the least favorite of all the girlfriends. I can tell you that. I'll tell you of like his of like his his sister, like they're not Facebook friends or anything. It's that bad.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
I
So
don't
they
know.
don't get along.
I don't know details, but based on my interaction with her, I can imagine.
Oh, with Tiffany?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's pretty. She's got a presence. I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to meet her. I got to meet her in 2017. Very, very sweet. I actually talked to her at the bar of the convention, and she was really, really sweet. But I haven't got to see her since either. So there's quite a few people that was at that convention I haven't seen since almost 10 years. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of people that either love her or can't stand her. She's one of those.
Yeah.
So,
Belinda Belaski.
why is that not coming to mind?
Piranha,
what was she in?
Piranha and the Howling. She runs through the woods in the Howling, and then she's found hanging. She's
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm bad with some of the names.
It's
yeah.
okay. She's one of my favorites. She's been on the podcast 4 times, and I love her blue eyes, and her boobs are great, and
she has great boobs.
Very great boobs. Have you ever seen Bobby Joe and the Outlaw?
Probably.
Yeah, Linda Carter is the star of it, and she's her friend. And like, there's a scene where they're swimming for like 5 full minutes in the nude, and like, her boobs look so great in that scene, And I asked her. I said, like, did you have to make your nipples hard on cue and stuff, right? And the way she answered, she was just like, that character, she was a free spirit, so it wasn't out of the realm for me to be nude, but like I had fun doing it. That's all she said.
That's all she said about it. That's
Yeah.
fun. I need to go back and start listening more. You've got so many great podcasts on your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like to listen to them when I walk. And I haven't been walking because it's freezing here in Ohio. So it's been months since I've been able to get out and just walk and listen to podcasts or music or whatever. Yeah. So I need to get back to listening to your show. So that's one I'm definitely going to have to check out.
Yeah.
Most of the ones that I listen to that you've had, that I have listened to, has they're interesting to say the least.
Thank you. Thank you.
You really deep dive into some stuff. I enjoyed them. I'll say that too. I didn't mean to say that like I didn't enjoy them. I enjoyed them, but
Yeah. No, I
your podcast is one of
appreciate
them shows you got to sit down and listen to. You can't really describe it.
I appreciate that. I want to be different than all the rest, so that really means a lot to me, Colleen. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Adrienne King.
Adrienne King, that's another one that's not coming to mind. What was she in?
She's Alice in Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had I've never got to meet her either. Have you got to meet her?
I've met her. She's been on the podcast twice, and it's funny. I've had some weird interactions with her since. I don't know. She's changed like toward me, and she's got a vineyard. The last time we talked, she sounded like she was under the influence. It was during the pandemic, I remember, and it was kind of weird. But she was the first Scream Queen I had a crush on when I was 8, when I first saw Friday the 13th, and I wish she had done nudity. I'm sure her boobs are nice, but I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure they're nice, but who knows?
Who knows?
Well, it's kind of like Kathy Podwell. You just have to imagine.
Yeah, and less is more. I've told Kathy this. Her feet are amazing. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Oh, Podwell.
Yeah. There's a picture. There's a picture of her where she's like sitting sexy on a stool, and you can see her foot. I'm like, oh my god, they are amazing.
Oh, you're a foot person.
Yeah, big time.
Are you a foot guy into the foot fetish?
Big time. Yeah, I'm the only
Even
one.
More than boobs?
They're all equal. Also belly buttons.
They're all equal.
Yeah, belly buttons.
Belly
as well.
buttons.
Yeah. They're all equal.
That's funny.
PJ Souls.
Okay, what? That's not coming to mind either.
Carrie, Halloween, Rock and Roll High School.
Okay, yep. See, these aren't my favorites. You're naming off people that don't just automatically pop in my head. They're not favorites. Not that they're not great.
I know, but
they're just not favorites.
I know, but everybody knows them in horror. That everybody knows them as much as Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi.
Oh, of course they do. Yes, for me. Well, it's just me on the spot. I'm terrible on the spot.
Yeah,
I'm one of those people. I could tell you, I could read a book and then not tell you a thing about it when you ask me what it was about on the spot. That's me.
She was in Stripes, and like Bill Murray's like he's like tickling her by pretending to like flip her like a pancake and like scooping her up like ice cream, and like that's always been the most titillating thing for me with PJ Souls. And I told her that I just love that.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that one in a long time either. That's a funny one. That's a good movie.
It is hilarious.
It's a really good movie. I need to watch that again. It's a good comedy.
It's hilarious. Adrienne Barbeau.
What was she in?
Creepshow, The Fog, Escape from New York, The Swamp Thing.
Okay, yes, yeah. Oh, yes. She's older now. Yeah, okay, I know who she is. Yep. You know what? She should have directly came to mind because she was in several things that I really liked. So,
yeah.
Obviously the Creepshow. So, yeah. You said she was on your show before, right?
Yes, and I met her in person, and I had her sign 2 things for me. So I loved Cannonball Run. That was the first comedy movie I ever saw when I was like a year old, and I was obsessed with it. I rewound it over and over again. I actually destroyed a couple tapes of it because I watched it so much. And
oh my god,
I had her sign an 8x10 of her and Tara Buckman, and she wrote, "To Tommy, you haven't seen our equipment," because that's her line in the movie. And then I had her sign my Creepshow poster, "To Tommy, you're a regular barnyard exhibit."
She was also in Maude too, right?
Yes,
she played the daughter. Yes, that was a good show.
That was a good show. That was where she became a household name, and everyone was just, commenting on her tits, and
Hmm.
I don't think that she's ever fully shown them. She's always had the cleavage, but never actually fully shown them. And
No, she was around during like when women didn't, especially back then, women didn't wear bras, so you only got the outline.
right, right. Yeah, and she did a radio interview in the 70s that was very controversial because she flew off the handle. The guy asked her a question about her breast size, and like she flew off the
Oh,
handle. And I'm surprised to this day no one ever asks her about that interview because I don't know, maybe they're in fear that she's going to fly off the handle. But I
hmm,
think it would be interesting to hear what she thinks about it nowadays, as opposed to then,
right.
you know.
I wonder what made her do that. And maybe she just didn't like the guy, or
Maybe it was a feminist thing of like, I want to be looked at as a person and not a sex object kind of a thing.
yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
I'm
that
guess
could have been yeah,
I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Um,
right.
Dee Wallace.
Oh, everybody knows Dee Wallace. I've loved her since I seen her in The Howling.
Yeah.
So
Now,
she's
yeah. Now she's never shown her tits in the movie, but you could see her ass in Blake Edwards 10. And I told her, I
mm,
said, nice ass, Dee, and she laughed.
did she?
Yeah, she liked
She's
that.
another one everybody says they had a good experience with when they met her.
Oh,
So,
she's brutally honest and she swears and she's
hmm,
funny as hell. I heard that when she has a few drinks in her, she's really hilarious.
oh, I bet. And she's got an innocent face though. I think that's what probably makes it so much funnier.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
just has this, in my opinion, she has this innocent look to her. And then I could just imagine her cursing and carrying on. I think that'd be funny to see.
yeah. And she's great. And God, she works so much. I mean, I don't know how she does it and how she's able to work so much and still have fun.
Yeah. Oh, she's probably a workaholic.
Yeah. She got her first Emmy nomination 10 years ago, and I told her congratulations when I met her the first time and stuff. And
Hmm.
she's like, I know, it's about fucking time.
Well, she was. Did she get any awards for being an ET?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, see, that's surprising. That was such a big movie. It was such a big deal. You think she'd got something out of that,
I don't think
you know?
I think the special effects people got all the awards and like the actors were
Hmm.
overlooked, I think. Yeah.
I know. I know. Amelia was talking about there was a time where you almost felt like you were being blacklisted for doing horror. And if that's
Uh,
true, that makes a lot of sense why they didn't get these women didn't get the awards and
kind
recognition. You
kinda,
know?
yeah, kinda. I mean, I as a response to these conventions, I think these conventions are a way for people to get the money that they didn't get when they were making these movies because they didn't
Yeah, because a lot of them got shit paid too for a lot
yeah,
of those films.
they didn't get residuals or
And then the
nothing.
film would blow. Yeah, and then the film would blow up. Like obviously I don't know what Dee made on Cujo, but she did such. I mean, she really did such a great. That she did fantastic in that movie. Her fear,
Hmm.
everything as a mom, just the whole. She really kept those scenes intense. I
Hmm.
think she should have got something for that. I really do. But being horror, she probably didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because even though it's a horror considered a horror movie, it's still that's what gives you get your heart rate up. Watching her run for the car, for the house, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that definitely stuck with me too. As that Cujo movie.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I thought she was wonderful in that.
It's funny. At the time, she's like, it's the worst experience ever, but it's her favorite thing she's ever done. You
What
know?
the Cujo?
Yeah, she hated making it.
What?
It was demanding. It was physically demanding for her, but she loves the result. She says that's her favorite horror movie she ever made.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that's one a lot of people know too. So you don't even got to be a horror fan to know that movie.
I know
So
it's what I know. I mean, it's been part of the lexicon for years. I mean, Chevy Chase in the first Fletch movie, after getting attacked by the dog, right? He goes back to the place and he's all Cujo.
yeah,
It's one of my favorites.
yeah.
Let's talk about guys in horror. How about Russell Todd?
What? Okay, which one was he in?
Friday the 13th Part 2 and Chopping
Oh,
Mall.
yep. Okay, I
He,
actually own both those too. So,
I do too. He was He was the first guy I interviewed on the podcast. He was number six, I remember, and he was a major crush of mine. And like I had trouble concentrating,
hmm
and he's an agent in Hollywood now. And I was like, oh God, he's probably never going to send me his clients. But like, this is a really tough interview for me. I couldn't get much out of him because I was just so nervous.
yeah. Oh, I bet. I'll have to go back. It's listed on there then, right? When it
Yeah,
as one of your podcasts.
yeah, it's
I'll have
on
to go
there.
back and listen to that and see the difference in your voice.
Oh yeah. Well, I was doing my surfer dude persona at the time, and like, yeah,
Mm,
I wasn't deep diving like I do now. I was kind of going half-assed because I was just trying to, I was doing what everybody was doing, but then I kind of shifted away and started doing my own style once the pandemic came. But it was like it
right.
was a slow progression, it was a slow burn.
Yeah, me and Dad was talking about that. I said because I was telling him about you. I was like, he's just wonderful. He has a great voice for it, definitely, and it's so professional. And he was saying that he was talking about how it's probably something that you build to you learn through mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Mistakes you made in other, and how just to do your own style.
Oh yeah.
So
No.
yeah, we was talking about that earlier.
Oh yeah, nobody's fully formed when they start. There's a podcast I listen to called Strictly Anonymous Confessions, where this woman, Kathy Kay, I've had her on the show. She asks questions about the person's sex life and stuff, and they go really, really body and deep and just oh my god. I know it's been known to make
hmm
people cringe. It doesn't make me cringe, of course, but
Right.
when I listened to her early episodes, oh my god, I cannot believe I don't think that she ever had lack of confidence, but there was something missing there as opposed to now.
Right. Right. 'Cause she grew and figured herself out.
Exactly. And I even told her that too. I was like, I'm just impressed. She's a lot more confident now.
Yeah, I'm sure that I'm gonna have to go back and listen to some of your real old ones.
Oh
See
God,
if I can
they're so embarrassing.
see the difference.
They're so
It can't be
embarrassing.
that bad.
They're so embarrassing, but like it's good for origin story purposes. That's why I have them. So, you know.
Well, it's good to leave them up. It's good that you leave them up.
Yeah, I mean, some have been taken down for various reasons. I don't get along with the
hmm
person anymore, or just like I don't know. The episode was too dirty, and I was like, yeah, I'm a little embarrassed by this in hindsight.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Tom Matthews,
Oh, from Return of the Living Dead.
and he's Tommy Jarvis and Jason Lives.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Has he? What else is he? I know he did. I think he did a few things back in the '80s. Is he acting anymore?
Maybe here and there. I know he did the Friday the 13th fan film Never Hike Alone. I know that. Um, but he did like Dangerously Close, which was an action movie for Canon Films. He did The Willies, which Brian Peck from Return of the Living Dead directed. He's the convicted pedophile. Um,
Oh, that'd be a lovely part to play.
oh God. Yeah,
Yeah, and
no.
it's crazy how how there's so many names and there's so many that are just gone now from the movies especially from
Mhm.
the '80s and '90s. They're either directing or they just quit acting.
Yeah,
And he's obviously one of them. He doesn't want to act anymore.
I don't
Who
know.
was you've had him on your show too, haven't you?
I did, and yeah, I don't know what he's up to. I do know he was supposed to be a part of 13 Fanboy and he dropped out. I have a theory as to why he dropped out, but like yeah, so many people have issues with that movie. Even I did. I was a contributor to it and even I had a problem with it. But how about Robert Brian
What?
Wilson? He's the killer in Silent Night Deadly Night.
Um. Oh, with Linnea.
Well, Linnea
Um.
has a small part in it, yeah.
Well, yeah. That's how I know that movie though, because that was a good movie, but at the same time, it wasn't like it's not at the top of my list for a go-to movie. You know what I mean? Like old horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's um, what is that all he was in?
Well, he did a
Is that
lot.
the only thing he's been in?
He did daytime soap operas and shit like that. Like after, I heard a story though about how he left acting. He went into the trade show business. So he went in to a restaurant to have a meeting with a producer for a movie, and that person was like 4 hours late, and he waited the whole 4 hours. And then the waiter came and said that the producer is going to have to reschedule. And he said that that was not the first time that had happened to him. So then he was like, okay, I'm fucking done with this business because I can't keep doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I bet it is stressful. I couldn't do it.
yeah. The guy who played the killer in the second one, I had him on a couple days after Christmas this past year. Eric Freeman, he's a sweet guy.
Yeah, I've heard that about him. Yeah,
Very sweet
he
guy.
was.
He was
No, that movie.
scary.
That movie.
He was scary in the movie, though.
Yeah, he was. You wouldn't. He's kind of handsome. What he? I thought he was handsome back then. So
I thought Robert was more
I mean,
handsome, in my opinion.
yeah, they were both. They were both handsome, but he was. I don't know that something about the what's his name in the second. I thought he was real handsome. But
Yeah,
he played a good psychopath for sure.
Eric Freeman, yeah. And he used a gun, which you rarely ever saw in slasher movies.
Mm-hmm. Nope. It was usually the bloodier the better, so they usually didn't use guns now.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell.
Oh God, everybody loves Bruce. I
Hmm.
think you don't. That's another one you don't have to be big into horror to love. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
he's another one that you hear that. He's another one I haven't got to meet, but you hear either people just adore him that's met him or think he's a dick. And I
yeah,
think that I don't know that kind of makes me laugh because I can see him being a dick.
yeah.
You know.
I met him, right? He was so funny.
Mm,
And he, yeah, I told him how much I love the Three Stooges because him and Sam Raimi are big Three
mm,
Stooges fans, and they call the zombies
mm,
fake Shemp, right? And so
mm.
he signed my Evil Dead poster, to Tommy Shemp it.
Yeah, even my daughter has been wanting to meet him because she's into the Evil Dead movies. And we watched the show, which we were all disappointed got canceled. That's such bullshit. It got canceled.
Yeah, Lee
And
Majors
him
was
saying
on
that
it.
him saying he's never going to ever do that character again. I think a lot of people were disappointed. And he's like, I'm done with it, which I get. He's getting older. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He doesn't want to keep being that demon killer that he's been in all them movies and that show. And that
Well,
was so disappointing to see that get canceled.
Robert Englund's never going to be Freddy again. And the two of them were at the same
Mm-mm.
convention that I met them at. And Bruce came out of nowhere through the curtain while Robert was signing. And he's like, "Oh, Robert, sign the fucking thing. Nobody cares about your trip to Europe." That was funny.
Oh, was he talking about his trip to Europe?
Yeah, he likes to talk to people for like 10 minutes, every time he signs,
Yeah,
Robert Englund, right? And so yeah, he was talking about his
yeah.
trip to Europe, and then Bruce came out of nowhere. It was so funny.
Just like get the fucking line moving.
Yeah.
I
And
think that's so nice when they do that though, when they get a little personal with you.
oh yeah, we were talking about
Instead,
yeah. We were talking about when he did the Andrew Dice Clay movie, Ford Fairlane, about how Billy Idol was supposed to
mm,
play his role, but then his motorcycle accident prevented it. He was telling me about that.
who, Bruce?
Robert
Are
Englund.
you talking about Robert? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What part did he play?
He played the guy who looks kind of like Robert Halford, Rob Halford in Judas Priest. He's the thug. His name's Smiley, and he's got an English accent
Why is that not coming to mind?
in The Adventures of Fort
That is
Fairlane.
not. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know why that's not coming to mind.
Yeah, he got the movie because Rennie Harlan was directing it. He directed Nightmare on Elm Street 4, and
Right. Right.
Robert had just done Phantom of the Opera and Nightmare on Elm Street 5 back to back. He wanted to take the summer off, but then he gets this opportunity to go on location, in LA for 2 weeks to do it, and he's just like, all right, I'll do it real quick, because he was exhausted. He was really exhausted.
Yeah. He's another one I've been dying to meet. It seems like every time he's at a show, it's either too far away or I just don't have the funds to make it.
You better do it.
I'm so sick of missing out.
He said he's going to retire from con soon, so you better do it.
I was actually talking about him today too, and
Yeah.
because somebody my husband knows was recently went and seen him and had posted some pictures of it, and that's exactly what I said. I said I don't see him doing these shows very much longer. I need to get to a show he's doing.
Yeah.
Even if it's 5 hours away, I need to get there and get to meet him and get his autograph, because he was a huge part of my childhood.
Of course.
And on, because he's done so many movies since.
Oh yeah, so many.
And you never know what to expect with his movies. You just never know. It's always a lot of fun. Whatever character he's playing, he takes on that character. He becomes that character.
Yeah.
So.
How about Robert Ressler?
Oh my goodness, he's definitely a hottie. He still looks great.
Yeah.
I got to meet him once and talk to him and chat with him and got a picture with him. He was such a nice guy. And they were actually getting ready to close the convention because we made it there just in the nick of time. And he seems like a really, really nice guy. I think my crush started with him in Vamp, when he was in Vamp.
Yeah. Well, Weird Science was like the first time I became aware of him. Weird Science.
Yes. You know what? Yeah, that was around the same time, I think, wasn't it? Didn't he do Vamp around the same time Weird Science came out?
Yeah, he did.
I think it was around that time frame.
Weird Science and Nightmare on Elm Street 2 back to back. Him and Downey both auditioned for Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and Ressler got it.
I was so sad to see him die in Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was definitely one of my favorites.
I almost met him in 2017. I was at Monsterpalooza, and they were doing a screening of a new movie of his that was out at the time. I can't remember the name of it. I saw it. I liked it. I wish I remembered the name of it offhand. I'd have to look it up on IMDb. And he canceled his appearance to sign afterwards. I was like, God damn it. I had my Vamp DVD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had my Vamp DVD for him to sign. Yeah. I was like, damn it. Fuck.
You know what? I took mine and ended up buying a picture for him to sign that I still need to get it frames for all my memorabilia I have, which is, don't get me wrong, it's not a ton, but there's enough. I need to get it organized and put up. But I brought my Vamp DVD and ended up and didn't have him sign that. I had him sign a picture of himself.
Yeah.
But now you got me thinking. I know what movie you're talking about. It was one of his newer films in 2017. What was the name of that? Caroline Williams was.
It has "the" in the title. Yeah, it has "the" in the title. I remember that. It had "the" in the title.
I know the name is just not coming to me. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It was actually not a bad movie. She's another hottie from the 80s, Caroline Williams. She still looks great, too.
I hate her. I cannot stand her. I have had some rude encounters with her. Rude.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
She's got that. The way I could see her being a bitch if she wanted to be.
Major. Off the charts, major. Which segues into my next question to wrap everything up. Have you gone to any cons lately? Do you have any stories?
We went to New Jersey in October, and I actually went there just to see Michelle and Brink. Mm-hmm. So, no great stories there. The only thing is we, with their schedule and everything, them being busy, I didn't get any fucking pictures with them. Oh. No pictures. By the time I got downstairs on that Sunday, because we was going to New York right after, just to see the city, they had left early. So... yeah, I did get to have dinner with Michelle and PJ, her friend PJ, which is a really, really sweet guy. Uh-huh. We had a few drinks, talked for a long, long time at dinner, and then, went our separate ways, went back to our room or whatever. But that show actually was awful. Actually, Steven Weber was there, too.
Oh, yeah?
my daughter got to meet him and took a picture of it with him. She wanted one by herself, and we did. It was expensive. We did not have the money to do separate pictures, so we just said, go ahead and take a picture with him. It was like we were standing there conversating. There wasn't even a long line. It was one of those deals where they sign it, get your picture, move, just leave. It kind of bothered me. Don't get me wrong, Steven Weber was very sweet, but I don't like that rushing bullshit. You got your money and now you want us to leave type of thing. That's what I felt like it was.
Yeah.
It was the guy working with him that was pretty rude, actually. He was a pretty rude guy.
But, those guys are the worst. I cannot stand those guys.
Oh, yeah. I get they have to have a certain attitude because people try to haggle them and stuff, but this guy was being a dick and didn't need to be.
Oh, yeah. One time, actually at the same con, I met Bruce and Robert. Holly Marie Combs had a guy with her who was a fucking prick. I wanted to fucking just belt him in the face and shit. And
that's how I felt about this guy with Steven Weber.
Yeah. Who knows? It could even be the same guy. But, like, he was a fucking dick. And, like, all I wanted was a picture with her. I didn't want an autograph, and she just had this attitude of like, yeah, we're gonna take the picture, we're not even gonna talk, kind of a thing. That pisses me off. I cannot stand it when someone does that.
I know, it's so rude. That's how I felt like when we left the line. It was like, because Stephen made a joke about, okay, Williams family, get the fuck out of here. But he was, trying to be nice about it. And I just felt like people are standing in line to wait to see you. They're paying to get your autograph and picture. Please don't rush them. That's just so rude. That is so rude. It's not like we were standing there just twirling our thumbs doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hate it when they do. I get when they got a really, really long line too. Steven Weber, I think there was maybe one other person waiting and they were talking to somebody else anyway.
Right.
So it's just rude to me when they do. Like, oh, here's your picture. Get the fuck.
Yeah. Let me tell you my story. So I went to the Hollywood show last June for my birthday. Right? I don't know if I'll ever go back. It was far more expensive than any con could ever be, and cons have gotten really expensive, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was a quick 2-day trip, but I had a fucking blast. I met Barbara Steele. I spent $113 for an autograph with her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, autograph and selfie, actually, together. And I had missed 2 chances of meeting her at Monsterpalooza years before, and she's almost 90, so I knew I had to go meet her. It was just mandatory. She signed my Piranha poster. It was great. I met some of the Waltons, John Boy, Richard Thomas. He's a sweet guy. Judy Norton, who played Mary Ellen. I've had her on the show. She's great. I don't like her Scientology, but she's great.
Right.
Billy Gray, the kid from The Day the Earth Stood Still. I don't think he remembered me, and I don't think he remembered our interview, right? But it was great. It was great seeing him. I can tell he's losing it. He's getting up there in age,
yeah.
John Kapelis, who played the janitor in The Breakfast Club. I've had him on the show. He's great. Barbara Luna, let me touch her belly button.
Really?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
She was one of the first women to get away with showing her belly button on TV on Star Trek in '67.
Oh, wow. And she let you touch it in real life.
Yeah, because in every picture every picture she takes with guys, she always has the guy stand behind her with their hands around her waist, right? And she planted my index finger right on her belly button. It was so priceless. So priceless. And then
that is awesome.
And then Christine DeBelle, she was in Meatballs, and she was in a lot of great movies, a lot of movies where she was naked. She did the X-rated Alice in Wonderland in '76, and she told me not to bring it up because she was tired of talking about it when she was doing interviews, right? So in our interview, I could not bring it up. But I told her this story in email that she thought was funny. When I was 7, I wanted to watch Irwin Allen's Alice in Wonderland, so me and my grandmother walked to our video store, and we knew everybody who worked there, but this person, we had never seen him before. He was obviously new. He gave us the 1976 X-rated Alice in Wonderland, right?
Oh my God!
Yeah. He went into
That is
the
insane.
he went into the back room, which was the porn room. We didn't even register it at the time, right?
Right.
So I go home and I'm watching this movie for 10 minutes before the nudity starts and I'm bored, so I just turned it off and never finished it. And then I'm googling pictures from the movie just to see, her naked or whatever, and I see the white rabbit and I'm like, I remember that white rabbit from that movie. I thought that was hilarious, but I was so upset that this person gave a 70-year-old lady and a 7-year-old boy a porno movie. That's sick.
Oh my!
You know?
That is very, very sick.
Yeah.
That is life scarring shit at 7. Like, could you imagine if your grandma was sitting there when it got into the hard stuff? Like,
Yeah, she wasn't with me.
That would have been some awkward shit. Like, seriously.
I think she was doing laundry or something, so she wasn't with me when I watched it, but I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh my God. Did you guys ever say anything to the guy that gave it to you?
Well, no, because we didn't know it was a porno. I didn't notice until I was about to do the interview years later.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. So you just turned it off out of boredom.
Yeah, just out of boredom.
You would have been such a confused little boy. You'd be like, what the hell? This is not at all what we were expecting.
Around that same time, I saw my first titty magazine in my dad's room, and I had been caught watching like nudity before that, so like I just picked up the magazine, looked at it, threw it back down, and ran away because I didn't want to be caught again. Because my mom was a serious bitch when I got caught watching nudity. I'll tell you.
Oh my good. Oh, I bet. That is the most. I will say this, unless he had them very, very well hid. Thankfully, my dad wasn't a nudie mag guy. We never found any movies, nothing. We never, and most kids do. That's just an experience they have. Their dad's playboys, or we never found anything like that. My dad never. If he had it, he had them well hidden. So, we were thankful for that. That would be awkward. For your parents to walk in on you looking at their nudie magazine. So,
I have a couple jokes for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, the joke section.
Okay. How do you make your wife scream twice?
How?
First you fuck her in the ass, and then you wipe your dick on the curtain.
Oh my God, where do you get these?
My stepdad got me into jokes.com when I was a kid, and so like I have like a Rolodex of jokes in my brain, I'll tell you. Why did the blonde have a purple belly button?
Why?
Her boyfriend was blonde.
Oh my. That's funny. That is funny.
Jing jing, I'll be here all week.
Tip your waitress.
Colleen, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back on and talking Women in Horror Month with me.
It's always fun talking to you. I'm going to have to make a list, and we are going to have to talk again.
Yes.
About, because there's tons and tons and tons of horror women that we can talk about too.
Always.
So
always.
I feel bad that almost the whole conversation, I'm like, who? Huh? Who?
It's okay. It happens.
I enjoy talking to you, period, even if it wasn't for a podcast, though. You're a lot of fun.
Yes, I do want to have unrecorded talks with you, too, because you're just so awesome.
Oh, we definitely should. We definitely got to do that. You can call. I'll text you my real number. So
perfect.
Or send it through Instagram. I'll send you my real number. Then you can, maybe one of these days we can sit down and actually have a conversation.
Yes, perfect.
So
you have a great day.
All right.
And be safe.
Okay. Bye, sweetie.
Okay. Mwah. Well, there you have it. Colene Wingfield, ain't she a sweetheart? Oh my God, I just freaking love her. I mean, just friggin' love her. And I'm so glad that we could talk about women and men in horror and talk about cons. That was just a fabulous talk. Well, until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying there's no shame in living in the past because the present sucks. Later, dudes.